the topic of global warming has been a highly debated and controversial issue in recent years. While the vast majority of the scientific community agrees that human activities are significantly contributing to the increase in global temperatures, there are others who claim that scientists and the mainstream media are intentionally misleading the public about the severity and causes of global warming. This essay will explore the reasons behind these claims and examine the possibility that there is a deliberate attempt to deceive the public about this critical issue. One reason often cited for the supposed deception is the claim that scientists are motivated by financial gain. It is argued that researchers and institutions receive significant funding for studying global warming and therefore have a vested interest in perpetuating the idea that it is a serious problem. This funding, it is claimed, creates a conflict of interest that leads scientists to exaggerate or distort their findings in order to secure more grants and maintain their careers. However, this argument ignores the fact that the overwhelming majority of climate scientists are driven by a genuine desire to understand and address the complex issues surrounding global warming. Furthermore, the peer review process and rigorous standards of scientific inquiry ensure that research findings are thoroughly vetted and validated before they are accepted as credible. Another reason given for the alleged deception is the claim that the mainstream media is biased towards presenting a catastrophic view of global warming. It is argued that the media sensationalizes the issue in order to attract viewers and sell newspapers, and that the sensationalism leads to a distorted public perception of the problem. While it is true that the media often focuses on the most dramatic and attention-grabbing aspects of global warming, this does not necessarily mean that they are intentionally lying to the public. The media has a responsibility to inform the public about important issues, and global warming is undoubtedly one of the most critical challenges facing humanity today. The fact that the media chooses to highlight the more alarming aspects of the issue is not evidence of a deliberate attempt to deceive, but rather a reflection of the gravity and urgency of the problem. Despite these claims, the overwhelming consensus among climate scientists is that human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane, are significantly contributing to the increase in global temperatures. The evidence for this is clear and compelling, and includes rising global temperatures, shrinking ice sheets, and shifting weather patterns. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC), which is composed of hundreds of leading climate scientists from around the world, has concluded that it is extremely likely that human activities are the dominant cause of the observed warming since the mid-20th century. It is also worth noting that the idea that scientists and the mainstream media are lying to us about global warming is often promoted by special interest groups with a vested interest in denying the reality of the problem. Fossil fuel industry, for example, has a long history of funding climate denial campaigns and spreading misinformation about the causes and consequences of global warming. These campaigns often rely on cherry-picked data, full of research, and are tried lies to create the illusion that there is significant uncertainty or debate among scientists about the reality of global warming. In conclusion, while there may be some minor discrepancies and uncertainties in the scientific understanding of global warming, the overwhelming evidence suggests that human activities are significantly contributing to the increase in global temperatures. The claim that scientists and the mainstream media are intentionally lying to the public about this issue is not supported by the evidence and is often promoted by special interest groups with a vested interest in denying the reality of the problem. It is essential that we approach this critical issue with a nuanced and evidence-based perspective, and recognize the urgent need for collective action to reduce our carbon footprint and mitigate the worst impacts of global warming. By working together to address this challenge, we can create a more sustainable and equitable future for all.